Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another nerdy episode of another nerdy talk show where we talk nerd. Why do I keep doing it like that? So tonight we got a lot of fun for you. Couple of news, couple of not news. Whoa, there's something we're looking forward to talking about, and that is the fact that we saw Doctor Strange. Oh, and pretty much that. Some good trailers this week. Some we'd like to talk about. Some we don't want to mention. Whatnot and whatnot. So a little reminder here, we are not going to be airing our show next weekend. I will be away from MegaCon. Bruce Carr will be vending there. Excuse me. Bruce Carr will be vending there along with his buddy William. Come and see him, get a balloon. He will be vending for free on Thursday, and every day else will be charged. So, yeah. Hope to see you there at Orlando MegaCon. If you're not, then you should travel to Florida and do it. Oh boy. But first, tonight we have trailers for boom. Yeah, we got trailers for Avatar, Way of the Water, My Little Pony, Make Your Mark, and some Resident Evil trailers that are really pissing me off. Yes. Also, say goodbye to a device that had a good run, and I don't even know what it was even still on the shelves. Apple retires a device that you grew up with. Let's just face it, everyone had one. If you didn't, I'm sorry you're so poor. We got a new entry in the Monsterverse now in the making. It's little news, but good news regardless. Way to listen to your fans, guys who make the Monsterverse. And as I said, we're going to be talking about Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. Me and Jablonski saw it. I saw it in IMAX 3D. He saw it in normal D. And so on and so on. All that and more tonight on another nerdy talk show. Cue the opening!
And now it's time for your weekly vocabulary builder, helping you make other people feel stupid since the dawn of man. This week's word is
cacophony. It is a noun. Definition: a harsh, discordant mixture of sounds. When used in a sentence, to the concert cruiser, dubstep is the biggest cacophony he's ever heard on Earth.
Congratulations, you are now 0.03% smarter. We'll be back next week with more ridiculous smart words you've never heard of. Or maybe you have. In which case, tough shit.
I messed that up. What? Hold on. I messed it up. It was supposed to be the wrong transition. Well, who cares? Welcome, everyone, to another nerdy talk show where we talk nerd. My name is Evan, and this is Justin Jablonski. He likes getting tasered in the balls erotically. Welcome to tonight's stream. It's going to be shocking. Really no comment on that one?
Why do you want to put your fetishes on me?
You're the only other one here.
And yet you could just easily use Cruiser as the regular punching bag.
I know, but he's not here yet. I kind of got a thing to work with, and another thing there. All right, introduce me. We'll be even and out. Introduce me.
Husky, and that is Evan Nerdy, the poor little bastard who seems to have a fetish for shocking people in the nuts. I swear his audition on Jackass could have gone better.
See, now everybody's happy. And that's the part where he flips me off. Anyway, welcome to tonight's episode. So we got a good show today. So a little bit of news this week. I went to a drunk bingo on Tuesday with me and my parents. It was me and my parents. We have this bar called 1845. They have bingo every 2 weeks. And, you get there, you win beer and everything like that. It's really good stuff. And while I was there, I decided to scrounge up $200 and bought
Oh,
myself
very nice.
and bought me and my dad tickets to see Kraftwerk.
Nice.
I'm gonna see Kraftwerk 3D, guys. I'm gonna see four German robotic weirdos just playing music, electronic music, up there on the stage in 3D graphics. Excuse me. So yeah, that's what's happening there. One electronic band I've been meaning to get into recently is a band called Ladytron. I haven't heard any of their stuff, but I heard one song on my way out of work today, and it sounded really cool.
Oh.
If you're wondering what that noise is in the background, that noise here, listen. That is the noise of rain coming down. That buzzball is hitting my brain harder than I thought now. So, yes.
Yeah.
And Evan has officially gone. He's gone. Bye-bye, Evan. Bye. Bye. You want to know something I learned today from a friend of mine? Something about the Sahara Desert, right? Apparently the Sahara Desert, do you know what the word Sahara means?
No, actually, we don't.
It means desert. So the Sahara Desert.
So desert.
I like to refer to it as desert squared. Thank you very much. It's like one of those things, like when you call like Detective Comics, Detective Comics. There you have everything you want here at Comics. Anyway, so yes, welcome that much. So how was your week?
Mine was okay. Work mostly, and been paying attention to a series that just ended.
A Siri?
Series.
Yeah, I heard Siri on my end. What, Siri's dead? Siri? Maybe I should ask her that. Let me just go ahead and friggin' get my phone here and make sure she's not dead. Because if she's dead, I'm gonna blame you for. I'm gonna get you arrested for murder. I'm gonna arrest you for murder. Let me just make sure. See if I'm only saying this because I know she would not. She would answer this. So yeah, there you go. Thank you very much for saying that, there, buddy. Hey Siri, are you dead? Oh wait, I forgot to put on the speaker mode.
Whoopsie.
Siri, are you dead?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
No, go to bed.
I take a little nap anytime you say goodbye.
Did I just get dumped?
Yes.
Oh crap. Anyway, what were you saying? A series, you said. Now what series was that?
That series is Amphibia.
Oh, Amphibia. I love my Amphibia. Go on. Sorry, I'm working on Doug jokes.
Yeah. Okay, so not too long ago, like yesterday. Not live, but kind of clips and bits in here and there. I managed to see the ending, the series finale of the show Amphibia. And it was bittersweet. And some of the complaints were like it just kind of felt a little too short and all that. I would agree, but at the same time, though, too, after an hour-long finale the previous week, after an hour-long episode the previous week, I'm not surprised he only did a half hour, but it still kind of sucks. So, world is saved. The world of Amphibia is saved. The main three girls go back home, and we get a 10-year time skip to what they're doing in with their lives.
Is it good? Who's gay and who's not? Who's gay and who's not?
Sasha via the creator is confirmed by.
Mm-hmm.
No other real hookups there, and not even really hookups or anything. Just it was a show about friendship.
Really?
That honestly had me more interested than MLP ever did.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But so every character came around full circle.
Really? So it was
At
a good
least
time.
for the main three characters. Sasha is now a psychiatrist, or at least a therapist, helping kids go through their own problems because she lived with hers
Yeah.
throughout that time, throughout her time in Amphibia, working through her problems. Marcy, who wanted to escape reality and was the fucking reason why those three got sucked into Amphibia in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
She now makes a webcomic that is pretty successful, implying,
Mm-hmm.
and the main out of the three, she became a frog scientist.
A frog scientist.
When in the beginning she hated frogs.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Well, let me find.
Sorry, my phone, I hit something. Sorry, go on. You know, it's like one of those things. I still have yet to see Amphibia.
It's actually it is pretty good. I it took me a little bit to really get into, but I actually kind of grown to like hot pop. Food's a fucking riot sometimes. It's that old man comedy.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like he's old. He doesn't know a lot of the lingo or anything like that.
I'm looking at the
One of my
I'm looking at the comment section
one of my
here,
favorite. Okay.
and they're talking about the and freaking Phoenix News Nexus is talking about the stuff.
Oh, let me see.
It's like saying
Is
that
this
was what
in?
they skip in 20 years. Amphibia skip, while Amphibia time skip was 10 years, and coincidence.
Yeah. What was it?
I don't know. I apologize. I kind of am a little late to the party. Sorry, I'm a little bit pasted.
Where is this on Twitch or?
Twitch, yeah.
Hold on, I don't have Twitch up actually. So
I should probably say that you might want to wrap this one up because we do have to get to trailers.
okay. Is good. I recommend it.
Do you recommend licking?
Um,
But do you recommend licking fraught toads?
no, I don't.
But Family Guy said it was great. You know what? No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. That was a bad idea.
Boo.
A little thing there. Shout out to the creator of Skull Cult, by the way. My bros helping me animate. Especially their big guy, Chris in Sweden, man. Is it Chris? I hope it's Chris. I gotta make sure it's Chris. Is it Chris? I can't.
I love that. I love that GIF.
What gift?
Something that Riot put in the Discord.
I gotta see. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's Discord's 5th birthday or something. And
Yeah, it is.
They have a feature now that wherever you type, whatever you type, it can wait. What did you put it in here? Hold on.
Stream chat.
That's cute. I like that.
Its parents are fun.
Oh yeah.
I like them.
So yeah, apparently Discord, they have a feature now that you can, whenever you type, it'll make confetti happen.
Yeah, nice.
You know, you can break combos and nothing happens. I don't know. But yeah, what's this guy's name? Chris. I have to look this up. Yeah, Chris. I'm gonna say Ovemery. Yeah. Ovemery. Okay, let's go on here. Let's talk about the trailers we got this week, because we got a couple. And
All right.
so yes, let's talk about the first one here. The first one that we got this week was the trailer for Avatar: Way of the Water. Um, it's worth saying that I did see this in 3D during my showing of Doctor Strange. So yeah, this trailer. Now I go by when it comes to Avatar. I remember when it came out. Everybody had one consent, like full agreement, and that was the movie was great in 3D. And yeah, whether you hate the story, like the story, hate the movie, like the movie, it's kind of like what Citizen Kane is to Justin Jablonski here. You might not like it, but can feel why it was important, in my opinion. Because the effects at the time were great, took a long time to make, and James Cameron really takes his time on stuff. I mean, like the guy is clearly addicted. Did I ever tell you about my movie drug addictions?
What?
Okay, I had a thing I wrote back in 2012 that said movie genres are like drugs. Directors are like their addicts.
Yeah.
Spielberg is addicted to fantasy and military stuff. Martin Scorsese is addicted to. It's hard to say. James Cameron is addicted to masterpieces, and of course, Michael Bay is addicted to effects. It's like that. When I saw this trailer, like I said, I didn't really have much to make of it, but so yeah, I saw the thing in 3D, right? You're following me, right?
Yeah.
I saw it in 3D, and this was the same 3D trailer they premiered at CinemaCon. So,
Oh.
yes, the movie, which is interesting because the Avatar world in Disneyland, which is 5 years old now, takes place after Avatar 2. And I forgot who said this. I think it might have been Matt Groening on a commentary of the Simpsons Treehouse Report episode where they did the episode Homer Cubed.
Yeah.
Water in 3D and 3D CG is often beautiful. And that's a debatable subject in my opinion. Like you look at water in Aquaman or Harry Potter or something like that. You've seen where it shows the shots underwater. But with Avatar, they have to maintain a world that's colorful, a world that's really cool, and keep the effects up there. And the water effects in this, I have to say, are really clean. I thought they were great, honestly. I mean, you saw the trailer, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
I mean, what did you make of this trailer?
Uh, I really can't say anything. Just eh.
Well, with how 3D has come, how CG environments and 3D effects have come so far. It's amazing. It makes you wonder how far you can go. Like the way I could look at the Avatar games is like Breath of the Wild. Did I say the Avatar games?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I don't even know how many Avatar Last Airbender games there are. When it comes to the Avatar movies, the best way I could describe it is like the first Avatar is like Breath of the Wild. We could see what we can do with this technology. Avatar 2, on the other hand, I'm not expecting the story to be good because let's face it, the first Avatar movie story isn't good.
No, it's not.
It's fine. At best means I'm not going to say I can't say the story is bad. It's just not let's just say it's not interesting. You can follow me on that, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing particularly bad about the story. It's just not that interesting. It's it's Dancing with Wolves in space.
This is how I kind of saw the story.
Yeah.
With it. Yeah.
Like I said, I still stand by the first Avatar was namely to show the effects. I mean, some of the stuff was cool. The shot with the giant stuff destroying the environment, those giant machines, the robot suits the Banshees were cool. Cool. I like Pandora. It's a good area, especially the floating mountains. The floating mountains are pretty cool. But I always thought the first Avatar was a showcase in cinema of effects and all that stuff. And let's just face it, Pandora in Disney World is amazing. I thought you haven't been to it yet, have you?
No, I haven't.
Oh, I gotta
I've
say,
been to Disney World since 2007.
Dude, bring your girlfriend over to Disney World. I can get you guys in. I can show you around Pandora.
She's a Disney adult, so that'd be like music to her.
Hey man, set up a vacation. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what they got, what Cameron has in mind. I mean, the guy did go the full length. I mean, the guy dived under the deepest part of the water and went to the deepest part of the world just to get some research on this movie. So
See how it turns out.
Yep, I'm not expecting a good story. I'm expecting some cool effects. It's kind of like what Star Wars used to be about. It's like, you know, you want to see some good effects and everything like that. But from what I'm getting with the story is that I'm assuming Jake and the other person of the Na'vi tribe had a child and they're part human. That's why their avatar looks like the Na'vi looks kind of like albino-ish. So
Maybe.
yeah, it depends on that because he needs oxygen at some points. So I'm not going to assume Jake's going to go back into his body, but you'll see what happens with the Sully family. Anyway, let's move on to the next one here. MLP, find your mark. You know what? I'm actually going to hold off on this one. I'm going to wait for Cruiser to get here.
Yeah, let's wait until who?
Yeah. At least it'll be better than Nickelodeon's Avatar, says Nuke Man. Okay, I'm going to pretend you didn't say that. Unless you're referring to the Last Airbender movie, in which case, yeah,
I think he's referring to the movie.
Okay, I was about to say, if you're referring to the Last Airbender, the show, my God, get the fuck out of here.
I'm like, okay, he's probably referring to it like,
or
yeah, at least look prettier.
Yeah, or maybe Legend of Korra. I mean, like, it's like you better be referring to the movie, the show, and the movie. No, fuck you, James Phoenix Nexus. How about fuck you?
Huh?
Jake Phoenix Nexus says the show and the movie. Nuke Mayhem reiterates and says he meant the movie. Yeah, Phoenix Nexus, fuck you. Fuck you for saying that for Avatar, The Last Airbender, the show. Come on, man. Maybe a partial pass on Legend of Korra, but anyway. Yeah. Okay, then let's talk about the next one. Resident Evil. Okay, we're waiting for Cruiser on that one.
Yeah.
I wish Cruiser was here. If I did, I'd lick his face. Anyway, his disgusting face. What do you mean that's what you agree on? No, you said the show and the movie. I have your post right here. I have your post right here. I am screenshotting it right now.
Oh, also, and speaking of Disney animated shows,
oh my God, go on.
Owl House had an episode today, and we got a jab at Disney for them getting canceled.
Yeah.
Don't you want to go to the? It's loose flat, just flying in the air. You know, it's not like, hey, Luce, don't you want to go to the beach? It's like we would, but we would if we had like 20 more adventures, but we don't. So,
a little fourth wall humor. I don't know. I like to think that Bob Chapek is looking at the owl after the "Don't Say Gay" bill deal, and like it's saying, okay, yeah, they're gay. That we can make more adventures. Fine, we'll just make it to piss more people off. Say gay. Anyway, I'm let's move on to something here.
Okay.
Let's move on to some sad news this week that we're kind of sad about, but kind of like, yeah, this is a good place.
It is about time.
Yep. We're sad, but we're not. But we know it's a good place to stop. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Let me check our chat. We got someone in here. Right, Nexus. I'm gonna be bringing you in here in a moment here.
Get over here.
I'm going to assume that's Phoenix Nexus.
Maybe Phoenix can explain himself, young man.
Yeah, man. Maybe we can get Phoenix to come in here and fucking explain yourself.
Get your wet pool noodle ready, Evan.
Oh yeah, I am getting it
Maybe
ready.
you toss
hold on. Let me just go get it. I didn't have a paddle, so I got an axe from The Last Jedi. I got the Stormtrooper axe from Last Jedi. I think that might work. You think it'll work?
I think a little too well.
Let's bring him on. Let's bring this guy on here. Okay, Riot Phoenix, you're on Ants. Is this Phoenix Nexus?
You got some explaining.
Hey, don't
to do.
fucking laugh at me, you jackass. What is this Phoenix Nexus from our chat?
Yeah.
God damn it, I forgot to turn on. I forgot to turn it on. Redo, not Ken. There we go. You got some explaining to do, you jackass, about Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, that was a good movie. It was a good fucking movie.
No, it wasn't a good movie. I'm talking about the show, you jackass.
Oh, wow. Okay, now which one? The original or the sequel one?
Yeah, I have a screenshot of you. We were talking about Avatar, about how bad about the effects is. Nuke Mayhem says here, what was he saying? What did he say here? At least it was better than Nickelodeon's Avatar, and I said the movie or the show. You said you agreed, and you said the show and the movie. Nuke Mayhem meant the movie. You didn't take that fuck shit back, you jackass. What the hell is with that? Hey, don't you laugh at me. What are you talking about?
I mean, come on. It was a good movie. It was a good movie back then.
It was a horrible movie. I'm talking about the show, you jackass.
Yeah, but it was a good show as well.
No, it wasn't. You just clearly said, Jablonski, he clearly said, right?
Yeah.
You clearly said that it was a bad show. Explain yourself.
Oh, come on! I watched the series. It has a good stories between every every different avatars. The prequel one, the original, and the sequel one as well. I mean, it was a good one actually.
What the hell are you even talking about? What the hell are you? Jablonski, what the hell is he talking about right now?
You said the Nickelodeon Avatar. You said the Nickelodeon Avatar.
I am referring to Avatar: The Last Airbender with friggin'
the show.
The show.
Yeah, that's why I said it was. I said that was a good one. It was a good one. I said that was a good one.
No, you didn't. You said. Oh, forget it. Wait. Oh, really? What'd you think of Legend of Korra then?
I like the good story arc, but the kinda the I'm not sure. I hated on what episode, but I don't know. I'll tell you in the future, maybe. I don't know. I kind of forgot that time.
my fucking Stormtrooper axe ran out of batteries. Oh my god.
Even the first order is cheap as fuck.
Maybe it's that or just me. I don't know. Oh my god. Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me? Come on.
I don't hate you. I just saw you as the opposite of my friend Kenny.
Who the fuck is Kenny?
Kenny.
Who the fuck is Kenny?
You know Kenny. He was on your show.
Who?
He was on your show.
A lot of people on this show. I have had Ari Lehman on the show. I've had Matt Hill on the show. I have had Justin Jablonski on the show. Who the fuck is Kenny?
You know Kenny. Kenny Arcane Pony.
Oh yeah,
you know.
Oh yeah, that guy. He never comes on anymore. He hates us.
Wow.
He doesn't like us anymore. He hates us.
How does he hate you?
Buddy, stand here and play armchair therapist with me and tell me why Kenny Arcane hates us, because he never comes back.
Oh no. Oh, there's
Cruiser. This guy. Cruiser, get on your fucking ass and get over here. We gotta talk about this guy right here.
The blue testicle?
Yeah, the blue testicle here, who... We brought him in here because we were talking about Avatar 2, right?
Yes.
And the guy said, and Nuke Mayhem on our chat room says, at least it's better than Nickelodeon's Avatar. I'm like, the show or the movie? And he says, I agreed, the show and the movie. This guy fucking dissed Avatar: The Last Airbender. The show.
Wait. I said better. Oh, I thought you meant to say...
And then he's talking about his buddy Kenny. My God, who the fuck?
Just hang up on him. Just hang up on him. Hang up.
No, we're not gonna hang up on him. I already lost my axe, and we're just gonna, dude, Nexus, again, play armchair therapist with me and tell me what your childhood was like, please. I would love to know. Sit there and tell me how much you loved me as a kid.
I have no idea. I have no idea what my childhood is about, but maybe in the future I will tell you.
I have no idea what you're even talking about right now. Dude, thanks for being on Ants. I love you. I want to kiss your face.
All right.
Have a good time there. I love it.
He wants to kiss your blue ball.
Oh yeah. Also, while I'm at it, thank you very much for the Kirby's. The beautiful Kirby's you made us. Which
I'm the only one that doesn't look like a testicle.
If you guys know what I'm talking about the one that's in the chat here where he turned all the members of Ants into Kirby's. I look cute. Cruiser looks adorable. Jablonski, I like the little Gundams. I'm not even being sarcastic. I like it. I don't even know. I mean, I don't know why Kuma has a Metroid on his head, but, you know, but that's cute.
He's not Metroid. He's a bear. He's a bear. That's his kind of like his cap from his thumbnail.
Oh, it's his bandana. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, thank you. I love him. I love him very much. That's not even sarcasm. I'm being serious. I really thank you very much. Love you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's like, fuck you. Thank you.
Thank you. God, that was the best call-in I've had all year. Oh, God. Cruiser, how are you this fine evening?
Got back from Ocala the other day, the home of A Day to Remember and Wage War, two really good bands. But I was there to go to a horror convention to see my dear friend who we've all had seen on the show, Ari Lehman.
Yeah, we were talking about him earlier. He was talking about his buddy Kenny. I'm like, I've had many people on my show. I've had Ari Lehman. I've had Matt Hill on our show. I've had Justin Jablonski on the show. I don't know.
I'm a bitch to get.
You had Carrie Means on your show.
Yeah, man. Because
you've had Sonia Thompson on your show.
This great motherfucker over here. Anyway, go on. How was your show? How was your show?
Well, for starters, it was just really good seeing Ari again. I had not seen that guy in at least face to face in like 2 or 3 years, obviously because of the pandemic, and also it was so hard just for him to find a gig for him down here in Florida. It's like Jesus Christ, but he finally got one. And it was this con's first year, and I'd say it did a pretty good turnout. Granted, I was only there for Friday.
Quick, check the channel.
But yeah, I met him, Zangief himself.
You got you. I'm sorry. I should have posted that picture on the stream.
Yeah, I met the actor who played Zangief in the '94 movie Street Fighter.
The guy who has the only best line in that movie. Let's just face it.
No, there was a handful of good lines. Like, what's the name of the fire that has the eye patch?
I don't remember. Sagat.
But well, there was a moment where Raul Julia looks at him and goes, "I guess you didn't see that, did you?" Or when he's talking to that woman who does that upside down kick thing.
Chun-Li.
Yeah, Chun-Li. She said her line in the movie was, "You killed my father," and Raul Julia, the actor that he is, goes, "I'm sorry, I don't remember." It's like, how do you not remember killing my dad? He goes, "The day Bison graced your village, it became the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday."
I don't know. Last time I saw that movie, I was like bored to death. Anyway, I'm glad you're here, Cruiser. First of all, Jablonski, I like that GIF you put on there.
Oh, the GIF.
But I did ask, but also here's how he got me, I guess you could say, because he was right next to Ari's table, and I asked him how much was he charging for a combo, which for those non-con folk out there, that's an autograph and a photo, or like a selfie with him, and it was $80.
What? Okay, who's that girl that was kicked off of Mandalorian? Gina fucking
Carano.
Yeah. Okay, I want to tell you a quick story, okay? First of all, she was brought to MegaCon. Oh, the response was delicious. But yeah, she's not only just the most controversial guest for MegaCon because of that. No, she's the most controversial guest because she's charging $100 for an autograph.
Yeah, and David Tennant was charging $110.
Yeah, but he's like a main character. a main well-known character. This woman just did a side role in Mandalorian. This guy, hell,
She was
John
also in
Cleese.
Deadpool.
John Cleese. The guy freaking was there, and he was charging $90. He's not coming out of there because of, I think he was sick or something.
She was also in Deadpool.
Wait, who did she play?
She was that Ajax's right-hand woman.
Oh.
Oh my god, I forgot. I haven't seen Deadpool in a while, so yeah. But no, I'm sorry. We have to go into the trip. That line is so memorable and stacked delivery. Yeah, Jerconicus was talking about the Quick Change channel. Let's just talk about some other trailers here. I'm sorry. I have to
Okay, hey, dude.
Dude, go
I
quick.
didn't get a chance to...
I'm sorry. Just go quick. We're really behind. Go on it.
Really behind. I just got here.
Go on. Just tell your story. Go on.
I got more from that con. Thanks, anyway. But
Well, what'd you get?
What? You just said you didn't have time.
Just tell us about your con experience. Go on.
Okay. Well, like I said, he was right next to Ari, and I was waiting in line just to meet him because with me and Ari, like he signs like everything I have for free because he and I are really good friends. And I'm looking over at the other guy, and I knew he was from Street Fighter, but I didn't realize he was from the '03 remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He played Leatherface.
He was Leather.
And I go, yeah. And I went, whoa, you were Leatherface in Texas '03? It's like, yes, I was. Like, dude, that's one of the most underrated remakes ever. He's like, you're a man of good taste.
So wait, does he really have the Russian accent and everything, or is that just him as a character?
I think he actually does have the accent. I mean,
nice.
like he was yeah, I mean, you look at his name, I believe that is where he's from. And I asked him, how much were you charging for a combo? He goes, $80. And I'm like, okay, let me see how the day goes. And as soon as I finish up with Ari, he goes, I give you a good price. Come here. Like, okay, how much? $75.
Take it while it's there. Did you do it?
Yes.
Yeah,
You saw the
that's
picture.
my
I told him
boy.
the autograph.
That's my boy.
But the most charming thing, though, was I asked him what was Raul Julia like. And he just said how much he loved his kids. He talked about, taking them down to the beach while they were filming and just swimming with his son in the water. And how he took the role for his children because they were just such big fans of the game. And it was just a really precious moment that when he saw him, swimming with his kids in the beach.
Nice.
And yeah, it was really charming. And I told him, I asked him, can you please, write on the autograph, quick, change the channel? He's like, no problem. And and he even draws the communist scythe and hammer on there.
Nice.
Nice.
Let
Yeah,
the record
matter
show
of
yes, Ants do not support communism, but still, that is just epic. Oh my god! I just looked him up. This was his name's freaking Andrew Brynarski.
Yep, that's him.
He was born in Philadelphia, man. Yeah, my brother.
Really?
Yeah. And he's American, man. Yeah, my brother.
He must be of Russian descent because he had the accent down.
Oh yeah, he must have. He's pretty cool there. I mean, Russian accents are pretty cool, man.
Yeah, and I also got to meet Spencer Charnas, who I have talked about, who was the frontman of Ice Nine Kills, who they adapt horror films to songs.
Oh, he was there?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, and what was cool is that he was there, and he also had my friend Ari Lehman perform on their previous album. So it was like these two heads actually met for the first time face to face. And I presented Spencer with a gift from Universal Studios, and he's unwrapping it, and he's playing up the whole horror trope. It's like, ooh, what is this? Is this a heart you got from the butcher? Is it the cleaver? And then suddenly he actually opens it up and sees that it's a Bates Motel shot glass.
Cool, man.
Yeah, and he's like, whoa! Like, he goes, this is real! Like, this is real! And he said this was the first gift he ever got from a fan at a con.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I told him, how much I loved his band. I loved their song Rainy Day because I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. And I said something to him that caught him off guard. I said, I say this with the utmost sincerity. If you guys actually keep this up, you just might save Rock. He's like, like clarify for me. And I told him, while I don't subscribe to the notion that Rock is dead, I will say that it is unpopular and has been for a long time. Bands are just not doing anything to get themselves noticed. They're relying on the heaviness of their music, the poetry of their lyrics, and just trying to look tough in photo ops. I'm sorry, we don't live in those times anymore. They are long gone. They are never coming back. And he gets a bit of a chuckle out of that. And I went on to say that you got to put yourself out there. I mean, why would I, give me a reason to check out your band. Give me a reason to watch your video, because I can either watch another music video of just some band playing in a creepy warehouse, or I can watch Markiplier make an ass out of himself playing Five Nights at Freddy's again. Give me a reason to watch you, and then take that and translate it live, because you just can't show up, play your guitar, and think you're done. Bitch, you got to put on a show. Get some costumes, some lights, some stage props, and fucking dazzle me. And he looks at his friend, points to me, goes, I like this guy. and I said, what's that?
You know what the first thing that came to mind as soon as you said that?
What's that?
The spy from Team Fortress 2 shouting, "Seduce me!"
And he was really just surprised by that, and I stand by it. I think they're saving Rock because they're actually giving people a visual aid for people to connect with, and in this case, it's horror. And I think we can expect great things coming from them.
Okay.
I also met Miko Hughes, who was in Pet Sematary. He played the little boy, and he was also in one of Ice Nine Kills videos. So I had them sign the the album that he was featured in. And I also met another one of the Jason actors and had him sign this. Right over there. Yep. And that was their first year. I'm hoping they come back. And
all right.
It was just, what can I say? It was just really good to see Ari again.
That's good. Dude, I'm sorry. I do got to cut your story short. We have not.
That's good.
We have not. It is literally 8:43. We have not gotten finished with trailers yet. We've been waiting for you, so we're gonna breeze through this quick. MLP, find your mark. Mark, I wanted to talk about this. I did not expect to come out here. I'm gonna be honest here. I had to watch this trailer numerous times. Okay. I don't know why, but I just watched this trailer like once a day. Because I felt something was weird about it. First of all...
And what was it?
I was looking around. First of all, it's obviously not the same voice actors from Next Generation. I mean, Lord only knows how much it must cost to get these guys. I mean, you guys obviously know this, obviously.
I figured I figured more than likely it wasn't going to be.
But like after the third time, I look at it, I'm like, there's something wrong here. I don't know what it is, but like, so I went to some friends of mine in the Ring of Friendship, and we're talking, and we watched the trailer together, and they were talking about some stuff there, and I look at at everything there. Maybe it's because of my recent thing in animation. I've been noticing lighting recently, or something like that. But I'm like thinking to myself, oh my god. This animation is slightly downgraded.
From what?
From
the movie?
I looked at the trailer of Next Generations and looked at the character comparisons. This may be bear in mind, this is a nitpick from me. The 3D animation has been downgraded a little bit. Heck,
no, go ahead. I'm listening.
Like like again, this is a total nitpick from me. I can see what they're going for story wise. Everybody's happy, but no. Everybody's happy, but yeah. There's got to be one group that has to say no. The magic's back. We don't want it. Because, yeah, there's always got to be one group in this fucking world that has to say, nope, we can't have fun. But
you're going to find that everywhere, dude.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean, even in real life.
I know. That's what I was implying, dude.
Okay, gotcha.
Anyway, so, yeah, I guess there is going on there. But yeah, what I'm looking here is we probably got a compilation story. But yeah, some of the... Oh, that's nice, man. It's a good poster, too. But yeah, like, I'm looking around here. But yeah, it looks like we got, like, a compilation story on there because there really wasn't any real cohesive narrative to it. And also, this dragon let's talk about this dragon that I have in the ants chat. Like this guy. This guy.
Yes.
This dude right here. I can't tell whether he's really cute or really creepy. I don't know.
I'd say it's a baby.
Yeah, it's a baby. But it's funny because like I was actually on DeviantArt, right? And someone made a Gen 4 version of him, and he gave him a name that I think is fucking hilarious. His name,
And that is?
Sparky Sparkaroni.
Well, his name is already Sparky.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't care if whether or not this is his canon name or not. Whether you said that or not, whether or not that was confirmed in the trailer. I'm referring to him as Sparky Sparkaroni the entire time. Anyway, yeah. What did you guys think of this trailer?
Honestly, what I'm wondering is, are they going to be doing a similar release to like G3, where it was just like a bunch of DVDs that came out?
It's on Netflix.
Or in this case, but in this case, it's going to be like Netflix specials.
And it's gonna be a compilation movie.
Meaning,
it's gonna be a movie with like different stories in it.
It seems like people are mostly really curious to know how the magic disappeared, how things went awry after Twilight's time. And a lot of people were taken aback by that, and I don't get why, because I think it was Ronald Reagan who said, I'm not getting political here, but he had this quote where he said, freedom is never one generation away from dying. So, meaning just because you achieved your goal, this doesn't mean it's going to stay there. So, yes, something like losing magic is definitely possible for the realm of this land of MLP, and I'm definitely curious. I definitely like Zip. She is my favorite out of this new cast.
Good. Yeah, I like Zip too. She's cute.
And not just cute, but also she's confident.
Look,
just like how Rainbow was.
When I saw Zip for the first time and I hear a female voice, I'm like, okay, I thought you were a boy. Fuck you. Okay, let's go on. Even my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend was like, yeah, I thought that was going to be that was a male character, and I'm like, okay. But no, I like Zip. Zip's cute.
Mm-hmm. And she's confident too. That's what I like. She was like Rainbow Dash.
It's funny. Way. It's funny because was that Baby Yoda's Alabama cousin? Nuke Mayhem. Thank you. Hopefully the stories are done justice and are given time to develop the characters. But like yeah, the thing is that apparently there was concept art that was released for Rainbow Dash that was meant to be in New Generation. But I don't know whether or not that's confirmed, but whatever. It was on Equestria Daily. Anyway, Jablonski.
Yep.
What did you think of the trailer?
No interest.
No interest. Okay.
Yeah, he's not really down for Pony anymore.
Well, I'm open to everybody here. Okay, so let's move on to the next one here.
So, though I am going to bounce something off from Cruiser.
Mm-hmm.
And this actually, yes, Evan, I'm going to be talking about Amphibia again a little bit.
Okay.
So it's kind of I kind of feel like the whole how the whole magic thing got lost is similar to how the frogs, toads, and newts in Amphibia just kind of splintered off instead of working together, and that was just a hate for this propaganda and hate for one another just kind of started and grew.
I can see that.
Because it's like the toads don't like the frogs and the newts don't like either of them.
I could definitely see that. That because I remember in one episode of MLP where the three races of pony were actually at odds ends with each other, and because of that, the Wendigos attacked. So I can see that.
I hate to be the guy who's pointing the party here, but it is nearly getting close to Cooked on Harmonics, and we have still haven't gotten through trailers. So let's get this thing down here. Resident Evil released some teasers. I'm getting tired of this shit. I'm sorry, Cruiser. Like, really, I am getting tired of this.
I'm on your side, dude.
Dude, what is this? What's the movie just called? It's called Resident Evil. Which Resident Evil are you?
None.
What are
Basically,
you trying to
this
imply to me? I'm sorry.
I can tell you.
No, go on. Yeah, go on. I was just doing that for effect. Go on.
It seems to be its very own story, just like how the very first live action series was.
Yeah, basically.
In this case, it takes place in the future. It's
2036 to be precise, in New Raccoon City.
Yeah, I think it's about Albert Wesker's his kids, or maybe their future ancestors, something like that. And Wesker's a black man, apparently.
I don't care about that. I really don't. I'm tired of just Resident Evil in general. Right at this point.
Here's my thing. From what I'm told, the guy they chose is a good actor. The issue is that Albert Wesker has such an iconic look. He does.
Does he at least have Pikachu yellow hair? Sorry, I'm interrupting.
They're gonna put that on a black guy? You serious?
Dude, I don't care if he's black, white, yellow, purple, or green. I just want his hair to be Pikachu yellow again.
Dude, if Luke Skywalker would look completely different, you would say something.
I would not.
Don't give me that.
Wait, you clearly...
Yeah, you would. Don't give me that, dude.
You didn't even let me say anything. I was gonna say, you clearly have not seen Book of Boba Fett or Mandalorian, but okay.
Not my point. The point is that they made him look like a punk rock star. You go, excuse me? Because again, Luke has an iconic look. You can try to deny it all you want, but people recognize the shape, the color. That's all it comes down to. And if you want people to be, look, in the moment, you have to make it look like the character.
Yes. But yeah, we're in a world called the New Raccoon City that's clearly dominated by Umbrella. Why they would still support Umbrella, I will never know!
I don't know if this is the same universe as the games, though. Like the story that happened in the games.
Yeah, no. I'm not going with the game. I'm not going with the games. I'm going with the movies because let's just face it. Umbrella, regardless whether you look at the games, the movies, let's just face it. The bottom line with the original storyline, Umbrella fucked up.
Yes, they did.
Like the real. That's like an understatement there.
Like, do you want a cookie or something?
Wait, what was that at me or Umbrella? I don't know what that was on.
You, because
like, look at this.
It's like at this point,
Quickers are good. I mean, a biscuit.
A biscuit? What are we in, like, the UK now? But like,
a biscuit with a hot dog. That's what he needs.
Biscuit with a hot dog. I like hot dogs. Do you like hot dogs? Do you like hot dogs?
Evan loves the cheddar-filled sausages.
Do you want to know what really makes me even more pissed off, Cruiser? And I know this pisses off you too. The fact that we wanted something in the Spencer Mansion. They gave us the Spencer Mansion, and yet they still fucked it up! I am getting legitimately angry tonight. What the fuck?
Speaking of horror...
It does make you wonder. It's like, how did you drop the ball? And I feel bad because the guy who made Welcome to Raccoon City, he clearly played the game. Okay, he did. I recognized locations. I was calling out Easter eggs, but the feeling was not there. For Christ's sake, Paul W.S. Anderson got the feeling.
Oh my God, when you have to say that. When you have to say that. Just... The point is we're making here...
Paul...
No, go on.
We don't have hopes for it. That's the point. We don't have a lot of hope for it.
I can imagine a lot of people are excited of this. I don't care. We don't want any more. Let's just put it this way. They made they made that 3D animated series. Whatever. It was its own thing. I get it. But I think here's
even that.
No, go on.
That even failed.
Let's just put
both the series and the movies.
Like, really, let me just put it like this way. Resident Evil, stop! Just take a moment and think!
When you actually have a script that works and a director that's competent and actors who can perform, then call us.
Okay, here's what we do. Here's what we're going to do, okay? All right, Evan, you're cut off. What do you mean by that? Is my audio coming in? Sorry. Like, here's the deal. Here's what you want to do. Make an adaptation of Resident Evil 4. Just give it rip off American Horror Story. I don't fucking care. Just do something different. God, where's the Tylenol? Anyway, let's just quickly move on here. We're gonna take a quick break. I need to chill the fuck out. Cruiser and Jablonski want to talk about the new fucking My Chemical Angst romance. I just gotta. We'll be right back. I am legitimately mad at this shit.
My angsty romance.
I'm glad my parents are home.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Cruiser with my special guest Jablonski, and this is Hooked on Harmonics. And why do I have Jablonski? Because the Kings of Emo are back. We are going to be talking about the new song from My Chemical Romance. Now, Jablonski, you're more of an expert with than this band than I am, so why don't you go ahead and start us off?
Okay, so it took me a few listens to sing it, but yes, they have still got it after 6 years or so. It's been a while.
Oh,
So
God, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a long while since they've released something new, and they came back stronger. We had a pseudo return. It was more the lead singer because he did the opening for Umbrella Academy.
Mm-hmm.
It was like Shady Grays of Winter or something like that. I have to remember the name for it, but anyways, this song is really damn good. Granted, I kind of have to look up the lyrics themselves because it's a little hard to hear them at times.
Yeah, the mixing sounded a bit off, or at least a bit different compared to their other albums. If anything, the mixing kind of reminds me of Tool, the way how the singer is kind of floating in the background a little bit.
Yeah.
My thought with this, because I did want to hear what some of the more negative criticisms were, and some people, like Finn McKenty, the punk rock MBA, to him, this didn't sound like the comeback that people were probably thinking. And I can see what he means. I think, if anything, this is probably a more testing of the waters single. Like, it's been years since they released a new song. It's probably good to try to test the waters and see where their mind's at mentally and how it works with this, with what's going on in the world right now. Because I think there was actually a 9/11 reference in there, because they said when the towers fell, and these guys are from New Jersey, and so it's clear that they were really close to when that event happened. And also this minute,
funny fact actually on that, My Chemical Romance actually apparently started because of 9/11.
Whoa, really? So
I think it was mentioned in a few interviews. But yeah, they started. It was yeah, it was mentioned in a few interviews. Gerard Way.
Man, and the song is 6 minutes long too. Like that's a long song for a comeback.
It is.
So this is. So go ahead.
Yeah. Thing is too is that remember, each album had a bit more of a different tone to it too. So I understand what you mean by testing the waters, but at the same time, this might be what they're going to be doing for the upcoming album.
And with the way that the world has been as of late, it does kind of reflect the way how things have been. So I am really curious to hear where they're going with this. They are about to go on tour. They are coming to both mine and Jablonski State, but we'll see if we'll be able to make it. But either way, I think the future is going to look good for MCR. This is Cruiser and Jablonski. This is Cruiser and Jablonski for Hooked on Harmonics.
Mm, mm, mm. It tastes.
But yeah, if you listen to
it tastes like cake. Are you done yet?
Yes, we're done.
maybe.
Oh, I want my Jill sandwich cooked perfectly.
They reference that in Welcome to Raccoon City. Seriously, like Jill swipes Wesker sandwiches. Hey,
wait, was it a good reference?
Basically, Jill swipes Wesker's sandwich like, "Hey, that's my sandwich," and she goes, "Well, now it's a Jill sandwich."
Oh, that was the only good part of the movie, and I haven't even seen it yet. Let's just move on. We're just finished the fucking trailers. Oh, God.
How many are left? How many are left?
No, we're done. We're talking about the next thing. We're talking about more sadness this week. Let's just get this out of the way, okay? Apple is my shit. I was all the way there.
Ew.
That's gross, man.
Jablonski, shut the fuck up. Anyway, I am an Apple hawk. I mean, I am streaming this whole stream on a fucking app. Hold on. I gotta get my whole situation here. Hold on. Never mind. I'm streaming this on an Apple iMac. I'm reading the script on my MacBook Pro. I am looking up images on my iPhone, and I also have an iWatch, which is on the charger over there. But oh no, wait, no, it's right here. And let me tell you something, people. I have enough iPads to fill a gorge.
Why do you have so many?
Because fuck you. I have a problem, and you will not remind me of it.
I think you haven't figured it out by now.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does this one look good? I think it looks. This one looks fantastic. This one looks fantastic. Look at it. It looks fantastic. There's an explanation for it. I'll talk to you later. But anyway, look, this one's good. This one's fantastic. Look at it. I even reminded myself how good it was on it. Anyway.
Now you just need to stop buying clothes at the soup store, or at least trying to.
Fuck you. Anyway, so yes. Let's talk about the original thing that Apple came out with. The thing that started it all and got kids interested in Apple, the iPod. The iPod was an object. For those of you who are born in this Gen X generation, the iPod was a music player. When we used to go around, we used to have these round things that we used to carry around with headphones on. They were called CD players. They were like the Do I gotta tell them what CD? Cruiser, you're the music guy. Do I have to tell kids what CDs are still, or are we good?
It was basically a digital version of a vinyl record.
Yeah, it was like a vinyl record, but smaller, but not as small as the one in Men in Black. But so yes, it was like a little vinyl record, but with laser red things in there. We used to have these big circular things in there that we used to put these CDs in, and we put these headphones on, kind of like this, and they were this big. Big headphones came back a while there, and we used to listen to music. They play like a track from an album and everything there. Cruiser has a couple of them, literally a couple of them, but yeah, like we used to listen to these CDs all the bus. We used to listen to all over. We see people walking around with them. They were huge, and then came the iPod. Oh, the iPod! I got a photo of the first iPod in the ads chat. Look, this is what it used to look like, and I don't even remember it looking like this.
Oh, I do.
A digital the first MP3 player, a thing that could store all these albums in one little device, and we were crazy about it.
Yeah, this thing can actually. These things can hold up to 80,000 songs or 3 albums from Rush.
Rush forever. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, it was a good time there. People were always saying, "Hey, you got an iPod? That's the coolest!" Like everybody was all over the place. And then it evolved into different stuff. We got the iPod Nano, we got the iPod Nano Technicolor, the iPod Classic, and of course the iPod Touch, which I actually have my old one right here. It's cracked, but still, this is what it used to look like. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Now this was a good time there. This is the time when the App Store was filled with junk and everything was crazy. The iPod would definitely develop as soon. So this is my second iPod Touch, and And if you, like I said, much like what you can do with Apple still, if you buy a product on apple.com, like a little handheld thing, you can get a free engravement on the back. In this case, mine says Shaded Sight Studios, Evan Bernardi.
Nice.
And so, yeah, these were pretty cool. Were cool things at the time. You put music on there, you put apps on there, you could play games on it. It was you could watch movies on it. First movie I ever bought on Apple. Unfortunately, it was Family Guy episode 100. I went to
Evan has no taste.
I was in 5th grade. Give me a break. Anyway, or whatever. Anyway, so yeah, it was a good time. It was a very good time. So yes, let's just get to the main point of it here. What about you guys? What do you have any iPod memories?
Oh, absolutely. I think I actually went through 3 of these things because while they did work, they could still malfunction.
Oh yeah.
And me being the music buff that I am, I had every single one of my CDs on there. And it definitely worked. It did the trick. And I also had a bunch of like TV shows and movies on there. I must say, I can't remember how we went from doing that to just streaming everything. I don't know how we got there.
It's crazy how technology, and I believe Apple was a good leading point that drove us into a new technological renaissance.
Yeah, now they're actually working on their first sex toy, the eye snatch.
Only you would be able to.
I thought it would have been called the iBang.
But yeah, there was a time when people were more experimenting with these things. They had like all kinds of apps, stupid apps, useful apps, all kinds of stuff. There was an app where you could pretend to drink a soda. It was great.
Oh, I love those ones.
I remember I got one app.
My favorite was the Zippo lighter.
Yeah, I like the Zippo lighter. There was also Nazi zombies. There was one that I liked. It was called Knock on Wood, which was literally just a JPEG of a piece of wood. Cruiser.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Anyway, I kept my Billy Talent, Fall Out Boy, and My Chemical Romance songs on it. Way to go, man. 2000s. But yeah, I remember there was this one app I had. It was called Knock on Wood. It was a useless app. It was just a picture of a piece of wood, and every single time you touched it, it would make a knocking noise.
Yeah. All
Best
those senseless apps.
Ever. I remember
there was also the Hatsune Miku Dominoes app at one point.
Ooh, that was a good one. There was a lot of cool apps on this stuff. But yeah, anyway, let's get to the point of the story. As of recently, the only iPod you could basically purchase nowadays is the iPod Touch, which you can buy for $200. It's essentially the iPhone without the phone part. But that ends as of now. As of May 10th, 2022, Apple has quietly announced the discontinuation of the iPod Touch, thus ending the iPod while supplies last. And it's rather sad, actually. It's like one of those things where you're like, friggin' like looking at this and like, you're sad, but it had a good legacy.
It did. I mean, that product had a 20-year run. That thing has no reason to. Apple has no reason to be bummed out about it.
I mean, technically, they still can. I mean, there's still the iPhone, which I have 2 of, by the way. Anyway, but like,
Evan's a hoarder, ladies and gentlemen.
Fuck you! I am not a hoarder. You're the fucking, says the guy with the fucking autographs. They're sorry. I just ricked out for a
I
moment.
sell them, you son of a bitch. What do you do?
I have Apple products.
You're a hoarder.
You're a hoarder, you fucker.
Better.
Anyway, no. We're going back to the thing. I never usually endorse any products here, but
because he's not making money.
But if I were you, just for the sake of legacy, I'm leaving a link here to Apple's website. Get an iPod Touch while it still lasts. It's really cool. At least own one little piece of history. Be part of the magic. Apple, I can't wait to see what you come up with next. So let's get through this quick.
Detroit's better.
Let's go through this quick little announcement. Who likes the Monsterverse?
What's that?
The Godzilla universe, King Kong.
I do.
So, Monsterverse fans, with Godzilla vs. Kong coming out here and being a massive hit, and you guys have seen the movie, obviously.
Yeah. It's probably like the only good American Godzilla movie.
King of Monsters was okay.
King of Monsters was good.
It wasn't fantastic, but it was okay.
We don't talk about the one before it.
Yeah. Well, the parts with Godzilla were good, but you know. Anyway, so yeah, the MonsterVerse fans got some good news this week for Godzilla as a sequel to Godzilla vs. Kong was announced. Now, before when Godzilla vs. Kong ended, the studio said they would only continue the MonsterVerse movies if the fans demanded it. And the fans have spoken, so yes. Now, where the fuck is my Pacific Rim and Godzilla crossover, damn it? Oh, good. Cruiser's bringing out the guitar, so you know it's serious. Anyway, so, yes, that's what I want to see. I want to see, oh, Nuke Mayhem's wearing a Godzilla shirt. Cool. Hail to the king, baby. But, like, dude, I remember seeing a photo of Godzilla sitting on a throne made of skyscrapers. And it just says, Hail to the king on the bottom. Yeah. So, what I'm getting here is that Dan Stevens of Downton Abbey fame is set to lead the cast for the sequel, and Adam Wingard is returning as the director. No other news, but it's really good to hear the MonsterVerse returning. What do you guys think?
I'm glad for it. I could live without it, but at the same time, I'm fine with it.
I need to watch more of it, to be honest with you.
You know, I want to see what it goes to and see what they can do next for Destroy All Monsters. Dude, let's just face it. Destroy All Monsters needs a remake. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Destroy All Monsters needs another remake. I consider Final Wars to be a remake.
It was still fun.
Oh yeah, Final Wars is a fun movie to watch. So yeah, that's.
Why did I even want that stupid lizard?
Hell, they even give a jab at the American Godzilla. I'm sorry, Zilla. They even give a jab at Zilla.
At least the movie was entertaining.
Dude, if you like the Zilla movie, I get it. It's cool.
Well, it's basically just an excuse to watch miniatures blow up. And that was basically what the Godzilla movies were.
I guess so. My only like I said, at least they kind of changed up some continuity on it, so that was pretty cool. That and when Toho got the rights up, they fixed everything, so yeah. I mean, I know the people think the original Zilla film is the 2000 Zilla film is good and entertaining, so long as you kind of divert yourself from it being a Godzilla film. So yeah. Well, at least we can all agree on. But then again, we can all at least agree on one thing about the 1999 Godzilla film. TV show was good.
Oh, the cartoon?
Yeah. It was okay.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was okay. Not great, but okay.
Yeah, that one. The monster bonds with Dr. Nico Tapatapapapa.
Satopolis.
Ding dong.
Do what I like about the Godzilla about that show is the opening where Godzilla's just casually hanging on a skyscraper. He's like, "Hey," and nobody gives a shit.
Not bad.
He's like, "Yeah, I'm here. Have fun." All right, so yeah, Godzilla returning. I can't wait to see what they're. I want to see my Destroy All Monsters remake. I want to see where they go with it. Hey, maybe we might get a new version of Manila. Minya. Thank you. I'm glad I like how you referred the Japanese actual name. Son of Godzilla. You either hate it or think it's adorable. Godzilla is the most hardcore dad in all of cinema. So, with that said, me too. Yeah, Zilla was bad in my book, but the cartoon is a blast. Yeah, okay, I can agree with that. So let's go on with but let's face it, whether or not if you don't like the cartoon, here's a question I pose to you. Was it any better? Was it any? If you hated the Zilla cartoon, was it any worse than Hanna-Barbera's interpretation with Godzuki? I gotta know how many. I
forgot that existed.
Yeah, let's pretend it did. Let's continue that thought process, shall we? Actually, I want to know Hanna-Barbera. Godzilla cartoon. How many episodes did they make? I gotta know. Okay, who wants to make a prediction? How many seasons? How many episodes? Cruiser.
One season, 26 episodes.
Jablonski.
3 seasons times 26 episodes. I don't know the number of that one.
Cruiser was the closest one. 2 seasons, 26 episodes. All right. So now it's time to talk for the big one. I'm going to put the segment on here. Here, get ready, everybody.
It'll take longer than 5 minutes, so...
No, I'm putting a giant... I'm going to fix that, don't worry.
Here comes the boogeyman.
Oh my god, Doctor Strange!
Multiverse of what the
Oh
fuck?
god, that movie! Oh my god. Okay.
It's a family picture.
Let's just open up with this. I was in a theater. I was on Monday during school hours, so there wasn't a lot of kids here. But some mom didn't take their kids to school. It was these 2 kids. I think one was about 10, the other was about, I don't know, maybe 8 or 7. And they were excited. I was excited. Everybody in the theater was excited, but I didn't get a whole theater, so we didn't get any good reactions. But by the end of the movie, one kid had his hands over his eyes, and one kid was crying. They were little kids. I don't know what they were expecting. It was PG-13. How a mom got... Can you take kids that age into PG-13 movies as they have parents? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the parents there.
Cruiser, let me put it like this way. I know Cruiser... I don't know if you want... before I begin this, is there anything you want me to avoid going too deep in with spoiler territory?
Nah, I don't want spoilers.
Okay, cool. You don't want spoilers, or you don't care?
I don't care.
Oh, I thought you said... Did you say I don't mind or I don't want?
I don't care if you spoil it.
Okay. Jesus, this movie is really good. Cruiser, you ever seen the movie? Go on. Explain.
Okay, well, let me just sum it up. Okay, so is Sam Raimi being the most Sam Raimi that Sam Raimi could Sam Raimi?
This is what Disney, what I'm assuming Marvel or Disney said. Okay, here's what you got to cover. This. Have fun. And have fun, the swing sets are over there. And then when they went to the bathroom, and came back, and all the kids on the playground are in a fetal position, and Sam Raimi's there smiling. Because, my God, this movie is okay. This movie is to the current generation what Return to Oz was in our generation. It is because there are a lot of fucking scare. There's a lot of fucking scare. Cruiser, you ever seen the movie Drag Me to Hell?
No.
Well, it's a Sam Raimi movie that was like PG-13. It's on par with that visually. There is so I'm gonna get into this. First of all, let's just face it. Let's agree with this. The movie was okay, but still,
it was good.
It was good. Not a fantastic Marvel. It was fantastic. It wasn't so much fantastic. I'd say it was like good-tastic. See ya, Draken. But yeah, this movie, Jesus Christ. The movie starts.
A lot of horror fans are actually saying it's a legit horror film.
Yeah, it's clear. It's got some R-rated on there. It's kind of like how South Park avoided the NC-17 by subtracting one fuck to require it to be MC-17. That's a true story.
Okay.
Apparently, to be an MC-17 rating, you have to say fuck like a certain amount of times. But South Park said, okay, we're gonna say it that many. We got that knowledge. We're gonna say it one number below that requirement. And that's how it got into R-rated. I'm serious. That's a real story. I'm not even kidding. But anyway, the story stars Dr. Stephen Strange returning after the events of Spider-Man No Way Home. Does he remember Peter? I don't fucking know. But so what he does is he's just dicking around being Dr. Strange, and then out of nowhere, a giant one-eyed tentacled monster appears, to which Stephen Strange kills by ripping the eye out of.
Oh!
So she comes across a girl who named America Chavez,
Yeah, America Chavez.
who has the ability to essentially jump different universe. She's one of a kind. There's no duplicates of her, and everybody's after her because of this ability. I don't know what. And apparently, Jablonski, who's the villain in this? Let's talk about the villain here.
Wanda.
Kind of.
Scarlet fucking Witch.
Scarlet Witch is here. It's Wanda, but it's not. Let's just put it like that way.
She's corrupted by the Darkhold, which I'm glad they finally fucking name dropped him. Because in the comics he's an elder god known as Chthon.
Oh yeah, that's right.
In the movie, he's what they called him a demon.
Yeah, essentially.
But in the comics and originally he was an elder god.
I'll just put it this way: Wanda, after WandaVision, you fucked up even more. She apparently reads this Book of the Damned because it's a Sam Raimi movie, so there's got to be an evil book, and it makes her creepy. And it makes her like wanting to go to a universe where she has her kids from WandaVision, and the only way to do that is to steal the abilities of America Chavez. I didn't really know what the risks were here, but So Wanda.
My favorite meme about this is it's just it's a picture of the Illuminati on top. It's like we got our preparation. We're all set to go up against a fucking Dreamwalker. Get wrecked, witch. And at the bottom it's Wanda going like, and I personally took offense to that, and I took that personally.
Oh dear. Yeah, because what Scarlet Witch does, Scarlet Witch, my God, she is the most violent character in that movie, honestly. No, hands down.
The Illuminati scene, oh my God.
Okay, it was cool seeing Professor X, Patrick Stewart as Professor X, especially with them playing a snippet of the X-Men theme in the background when he appears.
The new X-Men theme.
The old one. Actually,
it's labeled in the credits as X-Men 97.
Yeah, like you hear in the background when it shows him, it shows his yellow wheelchair, and you hear in the background like da 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 da. He comes in here and with the yellow wheelchair and everything. Reed Richards is in this movie.
It's Jim from The Office. First thing that came to mind when I saw this.
First of all,
what I saw is damn it, Jim.
I know. First of all, his Fantastic Four outfit, it looks awesome.
Identity theft is not a joke.
Yeah, man. Fucking who is that? Who it was? It was fucking Jim from The Office. Yeah, right.
Yes, it was. A lot of people actors from The Office are in the MCU.
Oh my God, who isn't in the MCU? I'm waiting for fucking Christopher Walken to come back as like the Scorpion or something like that. But like, yeah, Reed Richards is in there, played by freaking John Krasinski. And first of all, that Fantastic Four outfit looks great, and I also like how he references the Fantastic Four band. Black Bolt comes back.
It's strange, yeah.
Yeah, Black Bolt comes back and is as his original actor. Captain Marvel is there in the What If series. Friggin' Captain Carter is there from the What If series. Oh, this movie, my God.
Too bad they all fucking get slaughtered.
Yeah, they get slaughtered. Okay, Cruiser, do you know who Black Bolt is, right?
No.
Black Bolt is this essentially. Jablonski, explain his power. Explain his power.
Okay, Black Bolt's voice can destroy just about everything, so he cannot talk unless he intends on using his power.
Yeah.
So for some reason, and this is kind of stupid on Reed Richards' part,
no!
He explains what Black Bolt's power is
to Wanda.
And he's like, he can kill you in a whisper. He's like, with just a whisper of his mouth. Wanda just goes, "What mouth?"
So she makes
and his mouth is gone.
And then Black Bolt is looking at it.
And he's just like, he panics a little bit, and then he just goes.
His head,
get like a brain splatter, but you get like enough to where it's like that he blew his own brains out.
His head explodes.
Okay.
Yep. Captain Carter, she gets cut in half by her own shield. it's blurry in the background, but it's
Reed
clearly...
Richards has honestly got the worst end of the deal.
Oh yeah, poor frickin' Miss Invisible Woman. My God.
No,
He gets-
Mr. Fantastic, you dumbass.
No, his wife, Invisible Woman.
Yeah, because okay, so
Poor Reed.
Wanda asks Reed Richards. It's like, do you have any kids? Like, yeah, I got 2. They're at home with their mother. So at least someone will be there to remember you. Then she tears him apart like a freaking plate of spaghetti.
And kills him. He screams. Yeah, this movie is fucked up, man. I'm not even kidding. Oh, we haven't even gotten to the zombie Doctor Strange yet. We haven't gotten to that.
Or as he's lovingly being called, Deadite Strange.
Yeah, there's even Patrick Stewart, neck dead in a vision. Why don't you? He's trying to help Wanda in her head because Professor X, he has the ability to frickin' enter people's minds. He's trying to help Wanda, but no, Scarlet Witch takes over with a cool jump scare and snaps his neck. Professor X.
Jesus.
Yep. There's one scene where she crawls out of the mirror dimension contorted. It's so freaking awesome. Sam Raimi, my God. And you want to know what's complete with this cruiser? If this doesn't persuade you to go see this movie, this is gonna sway you even more. There is a Bruce Campbell cameo. Oh yes, there's a Bruce Campbell cameo. Unfortunately, he's not Mephisto, but yeah, this movie.
It's also a reference to Evil Dead. What happens to him too?
And here I am trying to learn the X-Men theme while you guys were talking.
So Bruce Campbell plays a pizza ball vendor.
Like an Thunder Force.
America Chavez takes a little thing of pizza balls. And he gets into an argument with her about it. Doctor Strange hits him with a spell that makes him punch himself in the face.
Constantly for 3 weeks.
Is this the same Marvel?
Yeah, it's the same. This is what we wanted Morbius to be.
I mean, this has got Deadpool going, no.
Oh, you want to know something even cool? Oh, that reminds me, Cruiser, here's another thing. Deadpool was originally supposed to make a cameo in the movie. But he was cut.
Why didn't he?
He was cut at the last minute. There was actually a petition saying that he was going to replace Stan Lee, but no. But yeah, let's get on to this climax. Doctor Strange takes on Doctor Strange. That was kind of the weakest element of the movie. We didn't get a lot of Doctor Strange Supreme.
No, but at the same time, you cannot lie. That music note battle was awesome.
Oh yeah, they fight each other with the power of music. He takes the notes from a piano, and they fight each other. And as they hit each other, the music on the thing plays the notes. But yeah, Doctor Strange is awesome. He has like this cool third eye on his head. It's freaking awesome.
What the? Why do you have a boob on your head?
Because it's awesome.
Forehead titty.
But yeah, he has this third eye on his head. It's really cool. Anyway,
now you have a forehead titty with a bigger nipple.
But yeah, honestly, I felt like Doctor Strange.
Does that third eye make people go blind?
Focus here. We're talking about awesome Marvel movie. Like
Jablonski got it.
Anyway, yeah. So Doctor Strange has this note battle with Doctor Strange. Is it Doctor Strange Supreme essentially?
No, kind of, sort of. I want to say.
No, I don't think it is.
I can't remember what he's named as.
I think it's like Sinister Strange or something.
Sinister Strange, I think it is.
So he's fighting him with the power of music. So he has to gather all these satanic books. And okay, let's just talk about the beginning of the movie. It begins with America Chavez getting help from another Doctor Strange to escape one dimension, and that Doctor Strange dies. So he buries him on the roof of his building because he's buried worse. And later in the movie, he resurrects this thing as a Marvel zombie, and his cape is made of fucking deadites. I am dead serious. They basically are. It's these ghost things that are trying to grab his soul. He's like, we're gonna suck your soul out. And his cape is fucking, it's awesome. Oh my God. It's so fucking cool. The kids were screwing. One kid was scared. Oh God. Oh.
Disney? What the fuck?
Yes.
Cruiser, I got a question for you. Why are you not seeing this movie tomorrow?
Because I'm about to go to Daytona for a music festival.
I know. Oh no. Oh yeah, that reminds me. While I'm on that subject, if they don't have the autographs, her shirt size is a.
He could have told me this after the stream, but no, he decides to break character and tell me now.
Stop mid fucking rant to tell you.
Medium. Oh, look at that. My dad's got a
Gotcha.
picture. He's at Cast 9 and he got a picture with Moana. Anyway, so, yeah, this movie. Oh my god.
Then the post-credit. The second post-credit scene in particular.
Yep.
Evil Dead reference.
Yeah, it ends with an Evil Dead. This is a Sam Raimi movie in all the right ways. I want him back.
So it ends this. So the second post-credit scene, it's Bruce Campbell still getting punched in the face. It ends. He goes like, "It's over. It's finally over."
And then it ends. Oh,
so
Sam.
You're saying this? So this movie was a gore show?
It's PG-13 gore. It was more or less on visual horror rather than like R-rated horror.
Okay.
Like you.
At the same time, Evan, remember too the Ultron bots, the oil dripping from Wanda. Would
that
have
could have been blood.
If it was our movie.
Oh my god, Cruiser! Like I'm sorry. I know you're not a big fan of movies. You have to see this. And if you can see it on IMAX in 3D, it's with Sam Raimi's visual effect. You ever seen Spider-Man 3? How Doug Walker said he wanted to see that dream sequence? Mm-hmm. It says, I feel like Sam Raimi saw that complaint. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. Here, I'll give you a whole movie with something you could have seen in that dream sequence. Because, like, the visuals, it's Sam Raimi in his visual, at his visual best. Like I said, it's not. He has to keep it PG-13. It's for the kids. Marvel movies are for all ages, but you know, kids are going to be a good demographic. But God, he pushes that PG-13 like friggin' Rare pushed an N64 cartridge over to its limit. It was this generation's Return to Oz. It's dark. It's scary. It's so good. If you don't think it's scary enough, the visual stuff is great. And like I said, it's not going to show a lot of gore or anything, but it is basically implied for what it can show. Like I said, the scene where it shows Peggy Carter getting cut in half, it cuts to Wanda in like a rack focus, and you see it kind of blurred in the background of her falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put it this way, Jablonski, can you agree with me on this? Captain Marvel gets the most appropriate treatment of just being crushed.
The most unceremonious death I have probably seen in a Sam Raimi movie in a while.
She just gets crushed by
I have to wonder why it's not doing good at the box office. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad movie, but it's not getting good reviews.
It's because it's a different kind of movie for MCU. And this is how I feel about it too, is that this movie is different in personally for me in a good way. I feel like we need to start differentiating the phases of Marvel films, and I feel this one truly felt like a league of its own and wasn't as bogged down by the generic kind of shit that you see in MCU movies.
Grizzly, what the fuck are you talking about?
I enjoy seeing the more darker element. I like the actions and their consequences coming up. Which, funny enough, the two alternative titles for this film. Doctor Strange, the multiverse of the consequences of my own actions, and also Doctor Strange 2, Damn It, Wanda Again.
I like to call it this: Doctor Strange being a kids movie for 2.5 hours. Oh dear.
No, it's a family picture.
Yeah, Cruiser. I don't know what you're talking about. Bad
Oh no,
movies.
it says it's a financial drop off is what it was.
Okay, so it was
It
reviewed, but
happens.
it just didn't make it. It made the money. It just didn't get as much as it wanted.
Yeah.
But all I could say is, if they make a Doctor Strange 3, please come back, Sam. I want to see
Oh,
you
they
do.
already are working. Already supposed to be getting a Doctor Strange 3 with that first post-credit scene.
Oh, I want to see more Sam. I want Sam back. And I want Marvel to give him as much freedom as possible.
Well, we're not going to get a Spider-Man movie from him anytime soon.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man.
Well,
Well,
you saw the interview, didn't you?
To be fair, with Spider-Man, Sam Raimi, I'm gonna give Sam Raimi this. He is a Spider-Man fan. He read the comics, so he wanted to stay true to Spider-Man. With that tone, with that goofy like tone as a comic book, and I think he achieved that.
Here's the thing, though, too. In a recent interview, he said that he would not do a Tom Holland Spider-Man film because he's worried that Tobey Maguire would break his neck if he did.
That wasn't what I was thinking. My train of thought was Marvel doesn't want him anywhere near Spider-Man after this.
Well, like I said, the Spider-Man movies, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies aren't bad. They're just goofy. But like, from what I'm seeing is that
If anything,
still working on your nipple.
If anything, I wish they would give the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man one more shot.
There is a rumor saying they might.
I would like that. Just see, let him have his third. Because honestly, I liked him.
You have to see No Way Home, Cruiser. Like they kind of.
Oh, of course I do.
They kind of do give him a third chance, and they even today they have a scene where Toby acknowledges like, yeah, you were amazing, man. It's cool.
Yeah. I mean, because I may not be the biggest superhero fan, but I do like Spider-Man.
Who doesn't like? I'll tell you who doesn't like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
The Amish.
The Amish.
Yeah, and as someone who used to live next door to Amish country, a little tidbit here: whenever you see an Amish man with his hand buried in a horse's ass, that's a mechanic. Remember that.
That's funny because I used to live in Philadelphia. Like I actually had a great grandfather who actually married a Mennonite. Just to be clear here, the difference between the difference between an Amish person and a Mennonite, right?
No.
An Amish person is basically like, I could be wrong about this, but an Amish person is like a person who literally sticks to old tradition like back then. A Mennonite, someone who kind of like, they don't approve of technology, but they realize like its importance kind of. I could be wrong about this, but
There are some people, some Amish folks that have found holes in their system, like obviously indoor plumbing, big thing.
Yeah.
So their way around that is their plumbing is all gravity fed from their toilets to their shower. And matter of fact, my mom used to go hiking with an Amish woman, and she goes, "Karen, I love our traditions, but I'm keeping my shower."
I haven't heard that when you look at the stereotypes, like saying, "Oh, technology is the work of the devil," but I've actually met a couple of Amish people, and they're like, "Yeah, they're cool."
And the other thing too is battery operated device. Like that was another loophole.
Yeah.
And one interesting thing was my Uncle Dave was getting ready to rent a boat, take it out on the water in Mayville, New York. He sees like these 5 Amish girls go into the bathroom while he's waiting in line. Minutes later, they all come walking out in bikinis. Like actual bikinis.
Those were probably.
And he's like, wait, what?
Those were probably Mennonites. Actually, I don't remember what comedian said this, but he said, people make fun of the Amish. Me, on the other hand, no. I give them props for living that way in this modern age. Like, I give them props, man. Like, fucking, it must not be easy, but they accomplished it, man. Fucking.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, bottom line, Doctor Strange, see it, IMAX, beautiful, horrifying.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to now.
Like, I'm not imagining.
But speaking of,
like I see it in IMAX 3D if you can, or at least 3D. It's beautiful stuff.
And speaking of Sam Raimi, it looks like there's a new Evil Dead game out. But to be honest, I really have no desire to play it.
Nobody does with
just
Evil
because
Dead games, because
it's not that. My point is that it's one of these games that's like Friday the 13th, a new game, or Dead Till Dawn, where it's basically a very small multiplayer game, and that only lasts like maybe 10 minutes, and then you play again. I tried with those games, I really did, but they're really shallow experiences.
There was an Evil Dead PS1 game that I think Cat Icarus reviewed, which I think.
Oh yeah, Caddy's Gone Maddie.
Yeah, Caddy, first of all, I want to give Cat Icarus a big shout out for his recent game of PS1 accessories. And actually, he pointed us out recently. He posted it exactly 10 years after he posted his first video. He didn't even realize it. But yeah, considering how long he made his recent video going through COVID, sicknesses, and delays, I gotta give that guy props for working hard on his shit. He really has gotten hard. And again, people are still wondering why the fuck he still hasn't reached 1 million. If you haven't subscribed to Catacris, give him this guy. Like, everybody wants him. I'm not even kidding. I've never even seen people so contrived that this guy has not gotten 1 million. And remember, if he does do 1 million, he will review the Spyro games.
I know why he hasn't hit a million.
Oh.
He's British.
Cruiser, let's leave that joke to the editor only. Anyway, I'm
the editor.
Dude, let's just face it. No, I'm sorry. I'm making a demand here. That joke is only limited to the editor because of Crimson Glow. So.
I still love that joke too. And I'll never forget when I actually on him in the Secret Rift chat. I went, the editor. He's British. And for some reason, someone in there thought I was making a racist statement.
Jablonski's joke, man. It was Jablonski's joke.
But like, let's all agree here. Like, the British, they can say almost anything, and it sounds like Shakespeare.
Oh,
okay, that accent is so fancy. Unless they're Welsh. Welsh, theirs sounds kind of, clowny.
Yeah. British people are awesome. I don't care I don't even know what the joke was. British people are awesome, man. Like my buddy Vector Brony. That guy serves for the Royal Navy. My God.
I remember Jim Gaffigan. He was talking about visiting Piccadilly Circus. And while he was there, he saw a 2-story M&M store. I think it was actually 3. And he said, I looked at that and said, look at all the things that the British have given the Americans. Our language, Shakespeare, the Magna Carta. And I look at that M&M store and went, now we're even.
It's funny because there's a Muppet show in Magic Kingdom called Great Moments in History where they have to cover the British defeating America. And at the end, I forgot which one it was of them defeating the king. Who was the king in the Revolutionary War? King George the Third.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. He at the end of the show, Fozzie's like, by the way, all the British tourists here, we're cool, right? so they have a good sense of humor back because it's the Muppets. But yeah.
Kurt and I actually went on the Muppets 3D attraction when we went to Hollywood Studios.
I like it.
And honestly, I'm surprised they haven't updated that.
Well, there is a reason why, and I can kind of see why. The Muppets 3D show was technically the last production Jim Henson ever made, and they want to kind of keep that as its legacy.
Wow.
And let's just face it, the Muppet 3D show is good. I think it's
Oh,
good.
it is. It is. Don't...
And I follow what you're saying. Maybe it could use an HD upgrade.
Yeah, and that's I still like when you're in the queue, everyone's talking, and here comes Rizzo. Quiet.
I like when Sam Eagle's presenting. People's like, people, we got a special. Let me present to you Mickey Mouse. It's just Rizzo and a Mickey Mouse shirt. He's like, what? They're tourists. They're not gonna know the difference. Oh, the Muppets having a good time with everything.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy it until they cancel the Swedish Chef. That's the thing about the Swedish Chef. He's going to be canceled, but it's you're enjoying. That's the thing I've heard. Someone said, I know.
Fucking mouse.
Well, it's not so much the mouse, just society. But the thing is that the Swedish Chef, he's one of those guys that you're yeah, we love this guy, but we know he's going to be canceled soon, so we just got to enjoy him while he lasts.
He's going to be sitting out there in the projection booth with his cannon. Come at me, bro.
Oh my God. I remember one year in 2012, they had the Swedish Chef do a tribute to Gershon Kingsley, who did the song Popcorn. It was one of the first electronic dance songs that was out there. You've heard the song. You've heard it before.
More than likely. Yeah.
Yeah, he was the guy who
Yep.
made that. The guy who actually he actually did an interview. May he rest in peace, first of all. But yeah, they had a Swedish chef cover it with like all these pots and pans in his kitchen while he's making popcorn.
My popcorn shrimp, technically.
Kind of. He was cooking shrimp and then he made popcorn. He's like, I'm making a popcorn.
Yeah. Popcorn.
There's one point where
seeing
his cell phone rings and then he's like, whoa, wait. He stops everything in the kitchen and everything in the kitchen stops and he just answers his phone. He's like, hello? No. And then he hangs up and then just goes like, and everything just resumes.
Oh.
but the one thing that surprised me though was that
is married.
Yeah.
but the other thing that I didn't realize about that 3D attraction, at least during the film portion, that opening shot is done in one take.
Really?
The camera never cuts.
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize that until Kurt and I went on it again. And the 3D is still very effective. I still like what they did with the walls. That's really cool.
And what about Waldo?
And yeah, I can understand keeping it around now that I know that.
Yeah. You want to give a good legacy to Jim Henson. He was a good creator. He was smart for his time, and you want to give him some slack and credit. But like, yeah, like I'm not saying that should be a reason to keep it. At least give it an HD upgrade.
Yeah, I mean, for Christ's sakes, I've been wanting them to update ET at Universal.
Yeah, but like the thing with the whole thing with Muppets 3D. The reason why, do you know why the 3D is good? Because much like the Muppet Show, that's the joke. They're just having fun with 3D.
Oh yeah.
It's not like one of those Spy Kids movies where they're like pointing shit at the audience, or like Friday the 13th where they're pointing shit at the audience. Like, no, we're doing that, but we're gonna have fun with it. Like, here's a 3D animated character that wants to fucking break the fourth wall.
A 3D character who wants to fuck?
Yeah, sure, why not? Come on, Waldo. We love Waldo. Waldo is cute. He's like one of those.
Where the fuck is that bastard?
He's the 3D of 3.
Ah.
Yeah, there you go. But like one of the things that was cool about like Muppet Vision 3, like who doesn't love the Muppets? Good stuff. So, yeah. I love the original Muppet Sitcom show. Who didn't love the original Muppet Show? I don't know why they can't just bring that back.
I'm still waiting for them to fucking put Muppets Tonight on Disney Plus.
God, I remember after Gilbert Gottfried died, I found a clip of him on Muppets Tonight, and it's Kermit. He's going to this door, right? And he's like, hi, you must be Mrs. Godfrey. He's like, oh no, I'm just a friend over. You're thinking of Gilbert. Let me go get him. He's like, wait, Gilbert? And then Gilbert Gottfried comes out. He's like, oh my God, it's Kermit the Frog. Oh my God, wake me up. Slap me with a hammer. Oh my God, it's you. And look at me. I'm standing out here in my underpants. Oh my God. God, can I say underpants?
Oh,
of course I can. We're on 3D. I can shout to my lungs. And Kermit's like, wait, no, underpants. I'm standing here in my underpants.
No, my favorite Muppets Tonight joke, and I will say it till the day I die, that is one of the best jokes from the Muppets, period, is when they had Garth Brooks on, and he was doing a performance, and he did like an old timey country, like not Western country, but like
spaghetti Western.
Like I thought you said this guy did country. Never said what country.
That's a good one. I like that.
I'm like, okay, that
didn't go up my nose, man. Oh my God, I swear to God, people, we will do an interview with Kermit the Frog one day. That is the overall goal of Ants. I will not end this show until we get an interview with the Muppet himself, Kermit the Frog.
It's funny you say
Yiddish version. It was like a Yiddish version of if I was a rich girl, if I was a rich man.
And Evan,
it's like I thought you said he did country music. It's like you never said what country.
All right, Cruiser, go on. What are you saying?
Okay, because I actually do want to ask the voice of Kermit if he's willing to do an interview with us. And this is what I want to say, is that, you actually gave me this signed photo for free, and it's time I start reducing, but because you gave it to me for free, I want to give it away for free. but I will only do it if you actually come on our show to do an interview.
Dude, yeah, if we can get Kermit the Frog on here, not just the voice actor, but the Muppet himself, if we can get Kermit the Frog on here, that's the mission accomplished. At the end of the day, I was saying, no, Ants is over. We got what we wanted. Kermit the Frog is on Ants.
Some things though that I want to show that I got from the con. That box set of mine. I had Spencer sign it, but what do you guys think? Apparently, he signs it with the Roman numeral for 9, and it looks like it's scratched off a little bit on there. Do you think that's a big deal or no?
I would say for me maybe it's it's a little OCD there, but yeah, I'd say that'd be a big deal.
Jablonski,
Yeah.
you think that's a big deal?
Cruiser, may I make
Maybe.
May I make
Personally, no.
May I make a recommendation?
What's
Go
that?
on that Facebook autograph collection group and see what they think.
I did actually.
What did they say?
They said, not really. Shit happens, and it's the number 9 on there that's scratched, not whatever this is. Because I told them that does not look like your name.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we actually tried like the first time, but we didn't get a good ink flow.
Yeah.
Also, Ari has a vinyl out now.
All right,
in which he
Ari,
gave me
man.
one.
Dude, we should get him back on the show sometime.
Yeah, this is to my buddy.
Dude, Ari, I would
love
love to
him
talk.
so
I would
much.
love to talk to him, man. I never got the chance to talk to
But
him.
yeah, in the
I had
Ants
him-
chat, I posted the skit.
Yeah. Okay.
I also had one last. I had him sign my his other album,
Yeah.
and I also had Nico Hughes, like I said, sign this as well because he was in one of their videos.
So yeah, before we go to the final 5, I just want to say once again, we will not be doing Ants next week. I will be at MegaCon, and a little bit of a news I said in the beginning there. Yes, I am going to finally go see Kraftwerk. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'll be able to get autographs from it, mainly because I'm going to be there with my dad, and we're probably going to take one car, and I don't want to drag him up there for too long. But yeah, not that to mention the only remaining original member that's part of it, Ralph Hutter, whatever. He's really hard to track down and get an autograph from what I've heard. But yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. Let's move on to the final 5. Welcome to the final 5, everybody, where we talk about the final 5 shit and the final 5. All right, we're gonna start with ladies first. So the Content Cruiser. You're gonna be. Hold on, I gotta get yours.
Remember, Cruiser, Evan's the bitch in your relationship with.
Right. You're gonna be going first. I'm gonna go with You got 1 minute. Your time begins now.
All right, now that I'm back from Ocala, I want to see if I can try to quickly my lines for Everfree Northwest for the Legend of Everfree soundtrack for Huff Rock. Whether or not Evan will be able to get to in time, I don't know. But I saw also 5 amusement park videos that I need to finish, and when that's done, I want to upload some other videos. I have so much content I need to make that I almost just want to take a nap. But I also still have Welcome to Rockville coming up Thursday through Sunday. So keep an eye on my Twitter where I'll be posting videos and updates live from the concert.
What autographs are you gonna go for? Are you gonna go for Guns N' Roses?
Well, they said that there's none scheduled, but it's basically all up to the band.
Yeah, like I said,
That's what it comes down to.
I know you.
And so
I know you're not a big GNR fan, but let's face it. You deserve Slasher Axl Rose in your collection.
Well, I would for the value, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But it seems like I guess what they're probably going to do is just have signed merchandise for sale, because I'm pretty sure people are still about COVID. So if that's the case, then that's fine. I'll do that.
Okay.
I just gotta be careful with my money, as always.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got to do that.
Yeah, and you're of course doing that favor for me, and I got to get that money for the other autograph. Anyway, let's move on. To
Well, you did get my money for the Brendan Fraser autograph.
Oh yeah, I
right?
got that. Don't worry. Yeah, I got that. Okay, Jablonski, you're next. Your time. As soon as you load. Okay, time begins now.
I don't got too much going on. Work, home, work, home, work, home. Kind of been writing up stuff for retro days, or at least getting material together to work on my usual, my annual articles I do at the end of the year. That being Halloween, autumn in general, because I've ran out of Thanksgiving ideas, and Christmas. I'm also reading up on a very interesting book that I will have a review for really, really soon. That is going to be on stream once I finish the book. Take a few notes down, and I'm going to try to get the authors up on here. Keyword being try. So that way they can hear my review and also to promote their book. And I'll get more detail of that later. And remember, drink your motherfucking drugs.
I like how you tried to speed through that. Okay, my turn. My turn here. My time begins now. All right, guys. Like I said, I'm going to be at MegaCon with Bruce Carr. We're going to be vending there. Thursday, he's doing a free day. He's going to be making sculptures of Batman, Harley Quinn. He's making an Arch. He's doing an All Might cosplay. Hope to see you there. Like I said, Thursday is free day. Come by and get a balloon. I'm looking forward to having some fun, getting away from everything, having a good time. I am planning to make an update video just explaining what my strategy is, how I'm going to continue on forward, and so on and so on. I'm still doing my drawing, and I just want to point out here, this week has been my 20th week of getting in early for work for drawing, and with me drawing every 5 days, I basically can conclude I have drawn almost 100 drawings since the year began. So that's a big achievement for me. And I'll see where it goes from there. I'm talking to my buddy Peter Ahola, helping me out with script Project Dream, seeing where I can go for it. I'm actually rewriting the entire story, seeing what I can do with it, and I'll keep you guys posted. And with that said, that's it for the night. But I still feel kind of lonely. Kuma didn't do a quote of the week. Oh dear, I'm sorry, I forgot to switch the thing to my face. Sorry, guys. I'm still getting used to the studio mode. It's kind of clumsy, but yeah. I still feel kind of lonely without Kuma doing his quote of the week next week, so fuck it, I'll do a quote of the week this week. Okay, so this week's quote of the week comes from Walt Disney, and that quote is one of my favorites, actually. Around here, however, we don't look backwards for very long. We keep moving forward, opening up new doors and doing new things, because we're curious, and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. I like this quote personally because, like it says, it kind of reflects what my experimental thing with editing, and I think it's really good. If you haven't heard this quote, it's the excerpt of Keep Moving Forward is from it. It's from Meet the Robinsons. Have a good... You guys can remember that movie. With that said, thanks for joining us tonight. And remember, life's an adventure. Come along, take a chance.
It's the end of the show, so don't blow it. It's the end of the show, so don't blow it. It's the end of the show, so don't blow it. End it right.
My life is a bacon-wrapped hell on earth.